Delivery riders are either usually taken for granted or will only exist if customers have any complaints. But they're an essential part of life now, especially during the pandemic. As thankful as I am that they're able to send me food while I can safely stay at home, I'll never be able to understand fully what they go through. But I can try.
I bangun pukul 6 pagi, siapkan anak pergi sekolah, buatkan breakfast, and then I siap sekali untuk terus pergi kerja lah, terus buat Grab.
This is Nazleen Zulkifli. This is her second year as a Grab rider. She has 3 kids, and they all live in a flat with several very adorable kittens. This is Nazleen's friend Atika, who is also a delivery rider, and she will be taking me on her own bike to follow Nazleen. I'll be shadowing Nazleen's work and help her deliver food to hungry customers. As a Grab rider, Nazleen is able to set her own schedule due to its flexible hours.
Dalam pukul 7 macam tu, I keluar pada rumah, hantar anak pergi sekolah, I terus on Grab sampai pukul 10.30.
This is where she spends time with other delivery riders who are waiting for orders like her. They all seem pretty antsy for work. I thought orders would happen to flow non-stop, but it actually takes a while to get started, especially if it's a time that no one usually orders, like from 8 to 9 a.m. We did a total of 2 orders in the morning. It didn't sound like much, but it was still pretty tiring. Nazleen also got tips, which doesn't usually happen according to her. It is something she always appreciated no matter how small, but every now and then she'd get something out of the ordinary.
Masa tu baru-baru lagi Grab buat tips online. Customer tu dia hantar bukan untuk dia, I think, untuk saudara atau kawan, tak tahulah. I tak dapat jumpa pun, I tak kenal pun siapa customer tu. I just hantar pada orang tu kan, pada akak tu. Bila I tengok apps lepas tu, tips dia 100. I macam, I tak tengok dia. I macam terkilan jugalah kan, siapalah akak ni. Lepas 10.30 I off, lepas tu I pergi pasar ke, beli lauk ke, cari breakfast ke, dan I balik. Lepas anak balik sekolah, I hantar anak yang 2 orang pergi sekolah. Lepas tu I balik pukul 2 tu boleh rehat lah. Lepas tu pukul 5.30 ke pukul 6 I on Grab balik sampai pukul 9.
Anak umur berapa?
Yang sulung lelaki 13 tahun, 2 lagi perempuan 12 dengan 8 tahun.
Ada bapa?
Diorang dah 2 tahun dah tak jumpa.
Tak jumpa ya? After that, it was time for her second shift. Not many people ordered before rush hour, but there were more orders as the hours passed. We didn't even need to get back to the hub before Nazleen got herself another order. Macam mana kakak boleh decide nak jadi Grab rider?
I minat kerja yang lasak.
Usually, the food would be ready by the time we arrived, but sometimes there is a bit of a wait. As soon as we got our orders, we rode as fast as we could to the customer, within the speed limit, of course. It was kind of non-stop.
Kadang-kadang kita macam lambat sikit kan. Biasanya benda ni berlaku bila weekend. Bila weekend, restoran dia busy. Customer dine in, lepas tu customer take away, lagi delivery kan. So kadang-kadang ambil masa kan. Kadang-kadang customer dah start SMS tanya pukul berapa sampai, kenapa lambat kan. Tapi Bila sampai dekat customer, I say sorry je lah. I beritahu dengan diorang, sorry sebab ramai customer dine in kan.
After that, we did one more delivery. It went dark before we reached the customer's house, and I still couldn't wait to go home and wash my hair. To me, it was a tiring and scary experience because I'm so used to being in the comforts of my own car that when I sat on a motorcycle, it was tough and scary, as I imagined it would be, because the roads are made for cars and you're a motorcycle and you never know what's gonna happen really. You're just kind of like buzzing around the cars and you never know, like, what if you hit like one of the what's the word, like at the ends of the car? You know those ends of the car, the little ears, the car's ears that are also mirrors?
Rear windows.
Yes.
Rear mirrors.
Yeah, what if you hit that? So you go through that and then you also notice how loud everything is and how dirty the air is and how stinky it can be as well. I also learned how long a journey can be to get food delivered. It truly did make me appreciate the lengths a rider has to go through just for a delivery. And in my opinion, they deserve a lot more than their delivery fees. Tipping them through the app or by cash is just an easy way for us to show them how much we appreciate them. And every tip is never not celebrated by Nazleen. We did a total of 5 deliveries. Now, it didn't seem like much on paper, but to me, it felt like we did a whole lot more. And it's just telling me that there is so much that delivery riders have to do one delivery. There's just so much effort to it. Nazleen told me that she would do about 8 deliveries a day, give or take, so about 80 ringgit to 100 ringgit a day. But she took it easy for us that day. In prioritizing her kids, Nazleen also chooses not to work during the lunch period, which is probably the busiest time for Grab riders, with office lunch orders. She could have made a lot more in a day, but her priority is, well, her kids. The fact that Grab gives her flexible hours means that she can spend a little bit more time with her kids every single weekday. And to spend time with kids in the middle of the day as a parent is priceless. They also have great pride in working for Grab Food, like Atika. She even had a Grab Food themed wedding photo shoot with her husband.
Untuk yang tema wedding Grab tu, kami memang dah plan sama-sama nak buat tema Grab Food sebab kami kan sama-sama rider kan. So dalam masa yang sama tu berbincang dengan fotografer, kami nak buat tema macam ni. So diorang pun buat jugalah untuk kami.
One of the things that did surprise me throughout the day was that the customers were actually nice and polite. I thought that there would be more rude customers, but we got pretty lucky. And I feel like that is the norm of most Malaysians.
Kami hanya penghantar makanan. Kalau lambat tu mungkin daripada restoran ataupun keadaan cuaca. Saya minta kalau ada customer yang tengok video ni, saya minta customer faham dan bersabarlah dengan servis penghantaran.
When I started this, I didn't know what to expect. I don't really even think about Grab riders usually, and even if I do appreciate them, I seldom think about how long a journey is for them to go from a faraway restaurant to my house. And when I do think about it, I feel bad. But this is what I learned after the journey. Nazleen showed me that Grab riders are passionate about what they do. They really care about sending meals to you, and they feel a kinship amongst other riders and Grab itself. Grab riders also have families, and they depend on them to put bread on their table. So I'll leave you with this. The next time you order some food online, remember that there's an actual person at the end of the line getting your food for you. Think of their safety, their hard work, and don't forget to tip them, because if you can spare the change, it's the least you can do to show them that you appreciate them. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, subscribe, comment, the usual. You can also click the bell icon. If you don't know what it is, it's an icon that looks like a bell. Just click it and then you'll be the first to watch our new videos. All right, that's it for me. Goodbye and see you next time.
See. Oh gosh.
Betul, kena cuci muka every day.